Pooja, the buzz that you're picking up from Jammu, people, and perhaps this is how, Pooja, people will realize that it's very important to follow instructions that are given during those mock drills, because nobody would have guessed that within 48 hours, even built-up centers like Jammu, you would have to practice what you were just taught 48 hours earlier.
Absolutely, very important point. If there's been a mock drill that has happened, so instruction needs to be followed immediately. Administration has been on top, but it also makes me very angry because people of Jammu are the nicest, most innocent, most patriotic, nationalistic population. So they are definitely with armed forces. They are going to ensure that they follow all the rules. But there's a sense of an understandable panic among the residents, even though the threat is neutralized. The armed forces are on the job. There's been already a high alert. Also, why Jammu? One of the reasons is, remember, the outskirts of the city is very close to the international border. Unlike line of control in the area, Jammu city shares that border, the outskirts of it. The IB is one of the reasons that this strike is happening.
Okay. Give me a moment, Pooja, as we reestablish your audio and video link. Sandeep, the proper line of escalation, if I may, that escalation matrix that is being followed on ground right now from LC to IB in the Jammu sector. It was Pargwal earlier, now it's spreading. Samba now, Ranbir Singh Pura clearly may just be next.
Absolutely, Gaurav. Pakistan has chosen to strike at a place, Jammu, which has been on the terror target over the last couple of years. They've accelerated terror attacks south of the Pir Panjal. They've been sending groups into Jammu, taking advantage of the fact that Jammu had been largely peaceful. That area south of the Pir Panjal had been largely peaceful. And Jammu, of course, they've been infiltrating, across the international border through Punjab, carrying out terror attacks there in Jammu, because that is literally India's chicken neck. It's the soft part of India, the bulge there, where Pakistan bulges into Indian territory. They're taking full advantage of that by carrying out these attacks. They're targeting Jammu, clearly not taking the line of de-escalation, but choosing to escalate by firing drones and possibly rockets at civilians in Jammu, Gaurav.
You know, two things that Pakistan has escalated very directly. Their first act was targeting Hindu tourists in Pahalgam. India targeted 9 terror training camps and nerve centers, including in Pakistan's Punjab province. Pakistan, in the past 24 hours, has launched a big package where it targeted 15 different locations and all military locations in our country, from Jammu and Kashmir to Punjab through Rajasthan and Gujarat. And when India hit back, taking down Pakistan's air defense shield, now they're grading it down from that, but escalating in terms of targeting critical infrastructure in India, targeting the Jammu airbase, the civilian air station, and civilians in Jammu. In your appreciation, and you've been talking to a lot of experts on military matrix and escalation, how would India be responding to this? And perhaps almost immediately, not of course in haste or anger, but a proportionate response to send that message that this has consequences for Pakistan.
Well, Gaurav, India has clearly no option but to retaliate to this. And as we were discussing earlier, the planners have gamed this. They know what next steps they have to take. And that message that was sent a few hours earlier is now going to be followed through with, several air strikes, air-to-ground strikes, missile attacks. And that is going to follow in the next couple of hours. Within the next 24 hours, one would imagine, speed at which we have been retaliating to Pakistan's, provocations. And Gaurav, the important thing to note here is that this is the window of, between strikes is reducing. It's collapsing even as we speak. It's coming down from days to a matter of hours, Gaurav.
Instead of days, it's in a matter of hours that a response would be there perhaps, but we are getting you these images as we cut across to our reporters on ground, and our reporters are in harm's way. Look at the intensity, look at the intensity of the fire that is taking place right now. Kamaljit, in Jammu, you can see flashes one after the other that's coming in, and some of those incoming systems are being destroyed. This is how Hamas would fire rockets into Israel, and the systems in Israel would take it down.